With the weather cooling off, how about warming up with a nice cocktail? We'll get some tips now from Divya Gugnani of BehindTheBurner.com. Always great to see you.
Always great to see you. So you're absolutely right. Weather gets cooler, people head indoors, and what better thing to do than to have friends over and have some good fall cocktails.
Sounds good to me.
We're going to start off with the cider house rules, and what I do here is I fill up a cocktail shaker with a lot of ice, and I take some Don Julio Tequila Blanco, and I use about an ounce and a half. I put in here. And then what I do is that, and this I give you a nice little pour in here. So we're going to get this party started. And I'm going to use the exact same amount of apple cider, which is really great for this time of year. So ounce and a half of that. And then what you do is that you add a half an ounce of some lemon juice. Now this is pre-made lemon juice. I tend to use fresh ones when I'm doing stuff in my cocktails.
Not when you're on TV.
Yes, not when I'm on TV. I actually use fresh citrus. I really like it, but then you got to be aware because the cocktail's going to not last that long when you're using
serve it nice and fresh.
And so this is some club soda.
And you say to put that sort of near the end, right?
Yep, and the club soda gives it a little bit of fizz, a little bit of kick. And then I've got some simple syrup here. And simple syrup is great for cocktails. It's half sugar, half water, and you boil it together. And you get this solution that looks like water. Now, the reason we use this is that you don't want to actually put sugar in a cocktail. When you put sugar in a cocktail, it gets all those sugar granules on your palate. Not tasty, not fun, too crunchy, not what we're going for. You want your liquid to actually dissolve, and that's, you know, what you really want from it. And then the reason why I close this up.
Always put that top.
Yeah, you want to put the top. You want to actually hold your top finger over here and then put it over your right shoulder. And you really want to shake this pretty well because you want it to dilute a little bit. So you're going to give this a nice,
it's a little
shake here.
It's a little leaky there too.
It's a little crazy, but it's got a little. I filled it up pretty well. So then you want to get a little dilution. So the ideal shake is pretty much 20 shakes. 20 shakes is going to be the right amount of dilution for this cocktail. And what you're going to do is put this over in a really nice glass and look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful drink.
It's perfect.
And I put a big, big glass for you and put a little bit of cocktail in there for you to taste and see how it tastes.
Okay. I was hoping you would ask me to taste it.
Tequila, Don Julio.
I smell. Oh, that's wonderful.
Isn't that a beautiful color?
I love the apple because it gives it a nice sweetness.
It does, and it's, you know, that's a taste of fall. Tequila and apple cider. You know,
that could be dangerous.
Who thought of that? It's a really, really great thing. So here I've actually made a drink, and this is the Palma Punch. And so Palma is actually a pomegranate liqueur.
Is that relatively new?
It's relatively new. It's right here. And what I like about this is that it's got really nice fruit flavor in it. You can use this to make a margarita. You can use it to make a martini. You can use it to make a champagne cocktail. And here we've made a punch. So we've used Palma in this punch. We've used some light rum, we've used some orange juice, we've used some cranberry juice, and we've topped it off with a little bit of ginger ale. And you can actually give this a little bit of a taste. And what's great about punch is that it's wonderful for parties. You can make a big bowl and just pour individual glasses for people. And also to keep it cold, what you can do is take the orange juice and take the cranberry juice and actually put them in ice trays. So you can make little ice cubes of orange juice and of cranberry juice so that when you make the punch, you dump those all into the punch bowl and it's gonna stay super cold. And you're not gonna get all of that ice dilution. You know, you drink a punch and it's like tastes like water because there's all that ice, you're trying to make it cold. Make it cold with your juices, and that's kind of a great trick to keep your punch cold.
That's a good tip.
And add the ginger ale last because you want to keep that carbonation.
Keep the fizz.
The longer you can. So the recipes for all this on BehindTheBurner.com.
Divya Gugnani, thank you so much.